Hey everybody, welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters, and we've got all new details on the story leading up to Star Wars Episode 9, including info on Darth Vader's connection to the planet Batuu, new Stormtroopers, a never-before-seen First Order vehicle, and mysterious details on the Black Spire Outpost, which is located on the planet Batuu. And all of these images you see here are of the outpost, the Black Spire Outpost, and this all comes from the Galaxy's Edge theme park, which of course is currently under construction and opens in Anaheim, California on May 31st, and then in Orlando, Florida on August 29th. And why this is such a big deal, of course, is because the entire theme park takes place between Episode 8 and Episode 9, so all of these story elements, all of these things that we're going to discuss could easily make its way into Star Wars Episode 9, which I believe will be the case. So, where do we begin? Let's begin with the new Stormtroopers. So, Entertainment Weekly said the following about the new Stormtroopers. They said, "This isn't a sleepy backwater anymore. The First Order recently sent a garrison here seeking something. We don't know what they're trying to find, but we know a little bit about the Stormtroopers who are doing the hunting." They then go on to reveal the 709th Red Fury. And then they said there are some stories to be told about these folks and why they're here and what they came looking for, or who they came looking for. So let me know, who do you think they're looking for, or what do you think they're looking for? And I do have a theory on this. I'll explain it here in just a second, but let me know what you make of all of this in the comments. Now, if you're wondering about that new First Order vehicle, a user by the name of X Section posted this image on Reddit, and we now believe this to be the TIE Echelon because it lines up to what Entertainment Weekly described in their article. So this is what Entertainment Weekly had to say. So they said, this elite squad from the First Order has arrived on a new ship, the TIE Echelon, which has a cockpit similar to Kylo Ren's Batwing shuttle, but the curved foils of Darth Vader's TIE Advanced X1. So this thing is apparently a transport ship. It certainly looks like one here, and it looks like something that the Red Fury is going to use to, go from place to place. So I would not be surprised to see this shuttle in Star Wars Episode 9 alongside the Red Fury Stormtroopers. Now, unfortunately, there's no images just yet of the Red Fury Stormtroopers. My guess is that we'll see our very first look at the Red Fury either with the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer at Star Wars Celebration in April, or maybe they will reveal it as an image or a photo from Galaxy's Edge. So we'll have to see how these Red Fury Stormtroopers are revealed. But we do know they officially exist, that they are indeed real. Now, let's talk about the Black Spire a little bit more. So right here, if you look at the Black Spire Outpost, you'll notice in the center of the Black Spire Outpost is a Black Spire. So this Black Spire is of some significance to the locals and has some lore as well, according to Entertainment Weekly. So Entertainment Weekly said, although it's a natural formation, the Black Spire holds a similar place in the minds of Batuu travelers as Stonehenge. Everyone has a story to tell about what the Black Spire is, Carrison said. Even parents have a bedtime story about its origins. There is no one answer, but there's something unusual about it, and there's talk and whispers among the locals. So they're building up some definite mystery here around the Black Spire. The question is, what is it, and how does it build significance in the storyline? Now, I also did want to bring this up. They mentioned that the Red Fury Stormtroopers are looking for something or someone. Could it be this Black Spire that they are after? Could it be something that they are seeking or wanting to destroy? That's the question that I have for all of you. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. what do you think the significance is of the Black Spire? Now, moving on, let's move on beyond that and talk about the timeline once again, because this is what Entertainment Weekly officially said. So they said, if Galaxy Edge sounds like the title of a Star Wars movie, that's intentional. Your visit is meant to feel like a part of the galactic timeline, set somewhere after the events of The Last Jedi and shortly before this December's episode 9. So again, this happens shortly before episode 9. So a lot of this stuff will probably most likely make its way into the movie. And, this Black Spire Outpost, it has to be of some major importance to the story because, they built an entire theme park around the Black Spire Outpost. So this has to be a huge significance to the story. Now, also, they said the following about Batuu. They said Batuu used to be a quiet nowhere. Now it's on the front line of conflict. The planet's way station for interplanetary travelers, Black Spire Outpost is like an old Route 66 town in our world, bypassed by modern light-speed transit routes. It literally sits on the galaxy's edge, which gives this 14-acre Disneyland and Walt Disney World experience its name. So there's a little bit of backstory on, the Black Spire Outpost. And what's really interesting about this is Entertainment Weekly also pointed out that the Black Spire Outpost on Batuu has already been referenced in many previous Star Wars stories. So in Solo, a Star Wars story, the droid L337 actually tells Lando, you couldn't get from here to Black Spire without me. So there's a direct reference to the Black Spire in Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, the novel Pirate's Price also recaps Hondo remembering a smuggling operation, get this, on Batuu, where Han and Chewie went on quite the adventure. So Han and Chewie and apparently Hondo have all been here before. Now, here's the big one. Here's the big one for all of you. Darth Vader himself has also been on this planet before. So if you didn't know that, that is something that will certainly become news for many of you. Now, according to Entertainment Weekly, in Timothy Zahn's Thrawn Alliance's novel from last year, Padme also went missing on Batuu, and Anakin Skywalker came to Black Spire searching for her during the Clone Wars. Now, Anakin Skywalker would come back transformed as Darth Vader and visit Batuu once again, but this time with Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, they were sent here by the Emperor himself. So there's a lot of story on Batuu, and I'm really curious to see, when you go visit this theme park, how these stories unravel and if new stuff is revealed to you. So we'll be paying attention to Galaxy's Edge a lot, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot more reveals coming out of Galaxy's Edge for sure. So again, let me know what you all make of this. A lot of stuff to go over in this video, and I'm assuming that this actual location may be shown in the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. And again, we're guessing that trailer will debut in April at Star Wars Celebration. So make sure you all turn on notifications, hit that subscribe button here at the Star Wars headquarters, because we'll be keeping our eyes peeled. And the moment we get our first teaser or trailer of Star Wars Episode 9, we'll be doing a breakdown of it and talking about it and letting you know about it on our channel. So you don't want to miss it. And then, we'll be doing all of the news after that as well, because there's tons of news coming up on the Mandalorian TV series. We got the Clone Wars returning, of course, with the new season. There's so much to talk about, including even more rumored TV series like an Obi-Wan TV series, which is heavily rumored for the new Disney Plus streaming service. So much stuff to talk about, and I think that this year Star Wars can come back in a big way with both its movies and games, as well as TV shows, of course, on the new Disney Plus streaming service. So A lot of stuff to look forward to, and comment down below. What are you looking forward to the most? Are you looking forward to episode 9? Are you looking forward to The Mandalorian, the Clone Wars TV series? How about Battlefront 2's upcoming DLC with its new large-scale game mode, the new game Jedi Fallen Order? Let me know what you are excited for in the comments. There's a lot of stuff again to go over, so we're going to be keeping our eyes peeled for all of it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. I'll see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always. Wow.